Hey y'all, it's Suds and Suds, and today we're gonna be picking peppers.
And whose patch is this?
Mine.
Ain't that right? Now look at what I see down there. You wanna show them that? See that pepper? It's turning yellow. That's your lemon starburst. You've got one turning ripe. Ain't that cool? And look, here's some more lemon starbursts. And this is also a lemon starburst. And I see some ripe habaneros right here. See, it's a habanero. There's another one. That's a big one. Look how big that thing is. That's a big habanero. I don't know if you've got any more up here that are ripe or not. Let's look. Let's see. There's your kitty.
This little gray stone.
What's that one? That one's loaded. There's a pumpkin. Let's check for my little plant. Looks like I've got some ripe. See, they blacken and they ripen red. A little cherry hot. Get the seeds out of that for next year. Right in between these two pieces. And this is a shishito. They're not completely ripe, but I'm picking them anyhow. A lot of people eat them green, so the fact that I'm letting them turn ripe, a lot of people don't do. See the weeds catching up to my peppers. Oh, that one's starting to recover. It's got enough flowers. That's good. That's that Riza. And there's a fish pepper. This tomato's trying to get on it. Look at that one, Innocence. That's yours. Look how big that pepper is on it. It's a big pepper, ain't it? Look at your sunflowers. What's left of them? It's getting near the end of the season. Alright, let's go over here to the cucumbers. Take a quick look. I don't think there are any. You see any work?
I see no cucumber. I see one.
Come on. Let's go up here. You got a couple of pumpkins. There's one of them and the other one's over here.
You know what I want to do? I want to take one of the pumpkins, carve it out, get the seeds, and cook it.
That pepper's starting to ripen. See it?
Yeah.
Come over here to my pet. This is my crops. That one's not yet ripe. That one ain't either. That one ain't either. That one might be. But I'm going to leave it an extra day to make sure. I'm going to leave them too. I want to make sure that they're ripe and give those seeds the best chance at being fertile to grow out the next generation.
There's Romeo. Kitty.
Cat, don't you dare claw me.
He didn't mean to. He's just sitting up there.
Now you can go on ahead and stop it and start it whenever we get back up there. Okay?
Okay, y'all.
Now we're at this patch, and we're getting ready to go through this patch and
See some red ones.
pick some peppers. There's quite a lot of ripe ones up here. This is Rudy Reaper. And Rudy Reaper has a reaper force. It's still a little orange right there, but it's close enough.
Ooh.
And there's another reaper. Seeing if I can. There we go. And these reapers are off of Rob Blumberg, because our other reapers didn't make it from Australia. Pull that weed up out of the way. So this is a chocolate ghost. Do we have any ready? That one looks ready. For some reason, the bugs love the reapers. It's got a hole in it.
There's at least two over here. There's a big one.
That one looks good. Interesting shape on the bottom. I think there might be one more over here. It's almost there. We're not pulling the seed out of these just yet, so That one can ripen up nicely. Now you said you saw one?
At least one back there.
Yeah. Oh, let me get on the other side of them. I don't see no holes in it. That one can sit for a little bit longer, and that one can too. Alright, now this one's got some on it. This is a Jamaican Gold. Those are all in the process of turning. So it's got that UFO shape, but in most of them, the head is mostly recessed. It doesn't protrude out. Well, that's a nice one. Head protrudes on that one a bit, but the bottom of it's different. There's one. Oh. I'll have to pick that one up here in a second. And that one's got a bad spot. Yeah, that one's bad. So we're gonna toss that one. Oh, let's see, there's that one. Alright, let's see what the next one's got. Oh, Scotch bonnet. I think it was the only one that one had ready. Now, this one is one of Kane's. This is a peach star-kissed, and I see it's got some color. Now, whether or not they're ripe, I don't know. See? Boy, that is nice. Not quite sure if that's ripe yet. It's got most of the color, but it's a little bit lighter right there. I don't know if the camera can pick that up, but I don't really want to pick it early. It's real big. I'm going to go and check the other side. That one looks ready. Nice uniform color. The other one's still got green on it. This Reaper has some color on it. I'll pick them off. Look at that one. It's got a nice tail. That one's pretty big. No bug holes. That's the only color I see on that one. Now this one, originally it was chocolate, and I thought it was a chocolate Scotch bonnet, but now they've all turned red. So Look how big that thing is. Hang on. That's a big pepper. And it's got some more. That one was a little bit off, but it'll still ripen. That one's not ready yet. That one's got a hole in it, so there one goes. We can't use them if they got bug holes in them. This poor plant's dying. I don't know why a bunch of them have died. This is the bell crossed with a Scotch bonnet that I got off of Batman. This is the F3, and ugh, that's a disgusting pepper. But it's trying to ripen out what peppers it has left on it. And you see that one's a little bit not ripe, but the plant's dying. I've already harvested seeds off of this one. That one's not ready yet. That one's not ready. That one's not ready either. So yeah, even if that plant dies, I've harvested seeds for next year. So it sucks, but it happens. That little plant's got a pot on it, but it's not ready yet. This is my Scotch bonnet cherry hawk cross. Those are grasshopper right there. Go on. So you can see they're growing upside down, and then as they get big, they bend over. Plenty of red in there, but I'm not seeing anything full ripe. That's not red. Look at that. Now that's a nice big pepper. That's a nice one right there. Get good seed out of that one. I've already harvested one big one off of him, but I'm trying to collect as much seed off of it as I can for next year. Especially out of different pods. Now this, let's see, let me see what your battery's at. He's still got about an hour left. So this plant and that plant were supposed to be the same plant. They were both grown from the same seed I was given, but that one is red, and this one is what it's supposed to be. So I talked about this in another video, but I actually did some online digging, and I found a site that said that since the Black Naga is such a rare pepper being grown by people, there's not a whole lot of people growing it, that they're not showing how stable it is, and some people have reported growing out red peppers that were supposed to be black or chocolate colored, and they're just calling those King Nagas. So my assumption is that they crossed something with the King Naga to make it the black color, and some of the peppers they're growing out are reverting back to the King Naga. And so here's an example of that. These are black and the other bush is red, but they were grown from the same set of seed that I was given. So that's interesting. So this one's ready. Look how big that one is. Pretty flat too. And these things are mean. They are hot. So that one's got a hole in it right there. So that sucks because that's a pretty big one, but we don't want no bug holes in them. Got any holes? I don't see any holes. So that one's not as big, but they got that nice color to them. So there's the chocolate reaper, and there's the black naga, so you can see the color on them. Which I might be picking these a little bit early, but I'm not quite sure. I've let this plant sit for a good while with these peppers turning color. And I don't want to let them sit too long if they go bad. So there's a spider web in this, but no holes on it. So that one was still turning, but it'll still be hot. And I got some more down there, but they are still turning. Whoop, that one lost its topper. One's got a hole in it. That one's got a hole in it. Oh, that one's got a hole in it. Now, this one, which is hell. There's so many peppers on it. It's just hard on me to pick all these, but I'm happy I've got them. And these things are not mild. These things are mean. So these tend to not be as big as some of the other ones I just pulled. I think an ant might have just got my hand. Damn critters. No, I don't want that one. I want the one that's actually ripe. Yeah, and this is the guy that tends to fill up my bucket. Everything else pales in comparison to this guy. It's supposed to be black, but they're red. That's about all of them. As you can see, they really do fill up the bucket. I think that's about it, because none of these have ripened yet. And it's a tall plant, but not very many peppers on it, and then we've already done the reaper up there. So now I think it's just these plants over here. So this guy might have a couple. This is a freak bonnet. There's another one. And I don't really see there's more in here. And I think this one's bad. It sure does look bad. But it's a funny shape. And that's it. Because none of them are ripe. But none of the rest of them up there are ripe. There might be some down here ripe, but that'll be about it. This is Batman's pineapple. Pineapple hob. And it's been doing pretty good. That one's still rocking, but they're nice little shapes. So yeah, these are pretty good. Let's see if there's any more. I'm not even sure what this pepper is. I don't think it's what it was supposed to be when I planted it. So it's probably some kind of cross somebody got in their garden. And I just happened to get the results of that. So those are good. There's a red pepper. And that's not that yet. So I'm not sure what that pepper is. That pod fell off. It had a hole in it. Thought it did. These stupid flipping vines get into everything. Those aren't right yet. That's not right yet. Still waiting on these to ripen. They either haven't ripened yet, or they are ripening and the birds are getting them. But still waiting on those. And now we'll go and look at the tomatoes. See if there's any tomatoes down here. Look at these little ones. Not many big ones this year. All the bugs get them. This is what happens to all the big tomatoes. Oh, that sucks. Let the geese. The geese will eat that. Quite a nice haul of little ones, though. Some weeds. Hitting on the bottom. Of course they are. Ugh. All the big ones go bad. That mite can be salvaged. That mite can be salvaged. There's no use leaving it out here starting to ripen and the bugs haven't gotten it yet. That's gone. Yep, bugs. hole in it. I think that's going to be about it for today. Oh. That's what we got. I'm hoping this can be salvaged, put in the window to ripen. It's got a spot right there. That hole goes through, so it doesn't look like a bug chewed that out. That looks natural. But that's such a big tomato, and we're losing. Every big tomato I found has had bug holes, and it's been rotten. And so I'm going to ask her if this can be salvaged. But that one looks bad. But that was it for today.